What's up, guys? It's Chica Girl XX, and today we will be doing a tutorial on how to make FOXY. Now, my friend gave me this extra LPS to make a FOXY for my friend. He gave me an LPS. As you can see, I've already tried to work on it, but then I decided to make a tutorial for you guys, so I quickly stopped. So we will be using this LPS toy instead. Okay, so these are, oh yeah, and just to let you guys know, I have been working on a crying child. It looks like this so far. I'm still working on it. I used a fish for it, but anyway, so we're focusing on FOXY right now. And there you go. And here's the utensils we will be using. We will be needing black, silver, yellow, and red Sharpies, some whiteout, tape for the eye patch, and you will also be needing a small piece of paper. Now, if you want to be specific, like if you want to be on the spot with the eye patch, I would probably use a hole puncher. I would probably use a hole puncher, but for right now, I will be using scissors. Otherwise, so yeah. So let's get started. Obviously, you need some whiteout to cover up the darker spots on the LPS. You need to paint it all over. Just do the entire thing. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to mention this, that actually this LPS is much better than the LPS that I actually have. It's better because of the cheeks, the way the cheeks are, the way the fur is on the cheeks, looks like FOXY's. So it looks better that way, because it's like more, it looks like FOXY more. Okay, now I am actually done with the head. The head is completely white now, which is really cool. And now to start off, you would probably, oh yeah, and if anything, you might need like a pinky color or at least a fadier kind of red for the ears. In my case, I will just be using red, because that's like my actual Sharpie pens don't really work that well, so I will just be doing him regularly. So just like color in, well, first let's try and do the eyes. You also might need a black Sharpie pen. This is just a black Sharpie for right now, so I will be using this for the eyes. And make sure you leave a small dot of his eyes for the pupil, like that. So do something like that. Okay, so do something like this. Now, this is just like this is just for like to do the yellow part, because that's what I did with the other FOXY's eye. So let's make his eye yellow. So, yeah. It doesn't look that yellow right now. I might need to, lightly scrape this a little bit. Because I've used this a lot on, like the whiteout. Just to let you know, like to warn you guys, I haven't told you this yet, but whiteout will kind of make your Sharpies seem a little different from what they actually work with. So I just want to make sure that you guys know about that. But there's his eye. His eye looked better when I did the other Foxys, but yeah. And then you can do like the small dot that I put on mine with the silver Sharpie. Make it look kind of like shiny. Although if your yellow Sharpie isn't working like mine, you can simply just use a highlighter to make it seem a bit brighter. There you go. There we go. Seems a bit brighter. Oops, sorry. There you go. Now it's time to take a black Sharpie pen here and color in the rest of the eye. And I will go ahead and skip ahead to where I'll be done with the other eye. Okay, so this is what the eyes look like when they're done. Now, as I said before in my last video where I was doing a tutorial on Springtrap, if any mistakes happen, you can simply just use the whiteout and it will work. And there we go. Now, it's time to do the outside of the eyes. This is what I did with the other Foxy's eyes, which look really cool. Make it kind of look hollow, but leave one small space out where the pupil is. That's what I did last time. So I will be doing that again with the other eye. All you need to do is just go around the thing, as so. Voila. And just keep going over it until it actually looks pretty shiny. And I will go ahead and skip over to the other eye. This is what the eyes look like when they're done. The eyes aren't too bad right now. But, yeah. Hopefully my friend will enjoy this LPS toy. Now for the nose, let's just color it in black, like how Foxy's nose is, just like. Oh yeah, and just to let you know ahead of time, we will not be needing to cover up the body with whiteout. So yeah. And if you were to ever make an LPS like this, and to make it look really cool, you can simply either use a silver Sharpie or some whiteout to make the nose look shiny if you ever want it to be. But I don't do that with my LPS toys. I'll keep that dot right there underneath the nose because that'll be like the little whisker spots on the animatronic. There we go. Fixing up the nose. And let's keep on going. I'll just do the freckles right now. And voila. That's what the nose will look. This is what it looks like when it's done. And now, let's start coloring. Now, of course you want to color first before you put on the eye patch. So, all you need to do really is just color him in completely red. Hopefully he'll look awesome when he's done. Okay, so this is what the face looks like when it's done. I realized that I came up with something so that way I could make the ears look better. And of course, if the red seems a little too dark for the FOXY, I guess you should use orange. And that is actually the color that I'm going to be using for the ears. I'll be using orange for the ears, which will make it probably look a little cool. And for the mouth, I would rather keep the mouth white right now. Okay, so here are the ears. Now, for the mouth, I would probably do a, either you can make it look like his mouth is closed, but he has teeth sticking out, or you can make it look like his mouth is wide open. And if you were to make his mouth closed, then just paint his mouth red. Or not paint, just color in his mouth red. And if you wanted to make it look like it is open, then I'd prefer you to actually make it where you turn it black. Now, if you ever wanted to have it where you made a FOXY LPS already, and you wanted it to change where his mouth is open, that's pretty easy because you can easily turn red to black, because black is a way darker color than red. But for right now, I will just make his mouth open, or closed, I mean. This is what it looks like when it is done. Now, if you need a small tutorial, like, on how to make his mouth open, you can easily go ahead and check out my spring trap tutorial. It is actually pretty easy to make the mouth. It shouldn't be all that hard. But for right now, let's just start off where his mouth is closed. Now, all you need really is some whiteout to make his teeth. And if you ever want to make some of his teeth gold, you may. like that, something like that. And if you need to, you may adjust it, which is what I'll be doing right now. And I'll skip it, and then I will be skipping ahead to where I'm done. This is what his mouth looks like when it is done. It doesn't seem like much, but I guess it looks alright. And just to let you know, with the whole Springtrap tutorial thing, don't make his mouth that big, because only Springtrap's mouth goes like all the way from cheek to cheek, while FOXY's is just like a big snout. So now let's try starting out with the eye patch. Simply, you'll just need a small strip of tape. And let me grab the scissors to cut it off. Oop. Okay, there we go. Here's a small strip of tape. Now all you need to do is cut it into 2 small strips, which I'll be showing you after I'm done cutting. If you ever wanted to actually make his eye patch look more realistic, you may, which is just like covering up this side of his head to like half of his head in the back, and then it wraps around until this eye right here. It doesn't go all the way around. But for me, I will just have it go all the way around like I did with the other FOXY. Now, for this part, you just want to color in the strips black, which is just fairly simple. There we go. Now both strips are black. Now all you need to do is place the strips of the eye patch on the FOXY. But for right now, let's just take one strip and do just like the back of the head for right now. And there we go. So that's just for right now. There we go. There's the back of the head. So far, so good. Now it's time to do the actual movable eye patch. For that, all you need to do is take the small piece of paper that you have. You'll be painting it black, so it won't really matter. For right now, let's just cut the tip off, and we can use this larger piece for the so that way I don't get any black marker on this board right here. So yeah, you just need to cut a straight line. If you can find a straight line on the piece of paper, I would actually use the straight line better than anywhere else, because you never know. You want it to seem precise, yet not too precise. Okay. Hang on. Okay, so this is what the eye patch will be looking like. And all you need to do is have it cover up the pupil. So I will be placing this, I'll be coloring this. Okay, so here we go. Now, for it to look realistic, I would actually do both sides. And to make this go faster, I would probably just actually have it where you press hard, just not too hard with it, so that way it actually covers up the back side of it. But that did not work for me, so I guess I will just be doing this. Oh god. And make sure that you don't crumple it up. If you do, just stop and just try and fix it real quick. So. Oh yeah, and this is messy, so don't expect that you won't get any whiteout or Sharpie on you. Just on your hands, really, nothing else. So here we go, there's the eye patch. And now, all you need to do now is just take this strip and actually kind of angle where you might put it. So which would be right around here is where you put it. Is where I would actually put it. So there we go. Now it actually looks like an eye patch pretty much. And now I'll just be placing this here to cover up the eye. First, I will just, actually, I need to overlap this so that way it will actually cover up the eye. And there we go. Now it looks like Foxy. There we go. And then it is now movable too. It's a little hard to see his eye, but it's not that bad. You can still pretty much see his eye. I might need to adjust it a little bit though. With some more highlighter, so that way it looks brighter, so hang on. Okay, so anyway, now that I got the face done, now it's time for the body. For the body, all you need to do really is just cover up the entire body with red, and just don't get the feet yet until you're done. So just cover up the entire body. And mostly I normally leave the tail on because it looks cute. But with this kind of LPS, since it's more like the plastic kind, then I guess you can't like literally cut it off, so it will have to stay on. It's really hard to get some of the nooks and crannies. This is what the body looks like when it's all done. Now, I realize the feet are not done yet, but that is on purpose. And so for right now, I will be wanting to show you how you do the pelt. Because, I did that with the other Foxy as well. Where's the other Foxy? There he is. And here we go. He actually has a pelt right here. And so what I suggest you do is actually you might as well take the orange Sharpie and do the pelt. So, and of course you would be wanting to outline it first so that way it looks better. So we'll just like outline it in black. something like that. Doesn't have to be too huge or anything, just has to look nice. Hang on, I should actually have a orange Sharpie in my bag somewhere. There I go. I found it. Okay. There we go, I found it. Yes! Okay, so now it's bigger and better. And more showable. Now, with the orange should actually help with the brightness in this thing. So there we go. And now it is time to do the feet. The feet now, all you need to do is actually just take the silver to them. And now with the hook, all you really need is duct tape, and that's it, which I will actually be using this piece of duct tape that was left over while trying to make the eye patch. So let's get on with that. Now, all you need to do is just do like the surroundings of it, the surrounding of the feet. Right now, I will just be doing silver, but with the one of the feet in the front, I will actually need to make black so that way it looks like the hook. So, yeah. Okay. So you just need the backs of them. So here, just color the entire thing. Just like the base of it, that's pretty much it. That's the entire thing. Okay, so this is what the feet are when they're done, pretty much. Now with the feet, with the back ones, I would do the entire leg because that's what Foxy's legs look like. And if you ever need to with your tutorials, any kind of tutorial really, you can actually pull up a picture of the thing that you're doing. So and if you want to make the rings like how it actually looks on Foxy, you can just simply take either the Sharpie pen or the black Sharpie to his legs. I'll probably just do the Sharpie pen, so that way it might look better. But there we go. That's what it looks like when they're done. And now I will do the back legs with the Sharpie pen, and I will also do one of the front paws to look like the hook. So I'll go ahead and skip ahead to where I'm done. So there we go. This is what the feet look like when they're done. Now, there's the little wires. I had to actually take the bigger one because the smaller one wouldn't show up that well. The bigger black Sharpie for the feet here. And as you can see that I've done the bottom of the hook for Foxy. And now it's time to actually make the hook. So if you have it either where the cat or LPS dog, whatever animal it is, if you ever have it like this, it would actually be easier to make the hook, because all you need to do is take duct tape and curve the end of it to make it look like a hook. And at times, every so often, you have to adjust it. But with this kind of thing where you have it on flat feet, all you really need to do is keep a flat end of the duct tape and actually start to curl it like this, like cockeyedly curl it until a certain point where you're able to tape on the hook. Now I tape it on like this. Hang on. It's kind of... Okay, so there we go. There we go. Now I got that on. And now it actually looks like a hook. Now, if it's a little loose, you can always take another small piece of duct tape and retape it on, which is what I'll be doing because it is actually kind of loose for me. Here we go. I got this small piece of duct tape, and I'll just be taping it on. There we go. Now it actually kind of looks like a hook, and it is still able to stand. Now to help out the hook, make it look more realistic, I would probably start to recolor it back in black, which is the surrounding when you had to like retape it or something. If you ever had to, of course you would redo it black. So that's what I'll be doing right now. Okay, so I got that done. Now, since I'm almost done, by the looks of it, it actually looks really, really cool. So I will be knowing that my friend will love this LPS when my friend gets it. I just redid the freckles because they went away when I tried to do it red. Okay, so now that you have it all done with the hands and feet, now all you need to do is with the front paws, all you need to do is color in the wrists red. And I think you'll be done right after that. So, yeah. Okay, so there we go. Now I am done. Okay, now just to double check, I will, oh yeah, and don't forget to do the eyebrows, because I actually forgot to do that, so I'll be doing them black, even though they're like a darker shade of red. You can do a darker shade of red if you'd like. I'll just do them black, though, right now. And there we go. You have the eyebrows. Anyway, so now that I'm done, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you want to see more tutorials like this, please subscribe. And I guess I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye!